Hello, YouTube. I've just realised that I've left my reverb on from when I was singing. Right. I've got some bad news for you. I thought that I had the OG for every single one of my songs on my album. But no, not this one. And you know what I did have, which made me think that I had it, was I had a cover of a song by an artist called LP called Lost on You. We just happened to write a song with the same title, LP Lost on You. Yes, if you haven't heard it, it's a freaking brilliant song. It's so good. Oh my God, you must have heard it. I'm looking at it now. It has 559 million views on YouTube. So I had done, it's weird, like my hard drive of all of these songs and my OGs and my laptop recordings, it's a mixture of my original songs and then a mixture of all these pop songs that I used to do acoustic covers of, because I love doing acoustic covers. You've probably seen some of them on my YouTube channel here as well. So I saw that I had a file called Lost on You, and I thought, great, that's my original. I've just been trawling through my emails. I don't know whether I called it something else at one point or whatever. I'm so sad that this is the one out of the series that is not going to be the original, because I actually can't find it. I wonder if I wrote it more recently and then I just kind of workshopped it straight away in the studio and didn't have a draft or something. I don't know, but what a shame. What a shame. I'm really sorry about that. But if you get anything out of this video, you should go listen to the actual song called Lost on You by LP. You definitely want to listen to that. Anyway, this song, I will at least just talk you through it, I suppose. And at the end, I will give you a little something. You know what? I could just give you the LP cover, or I could find something else that's original and just put it at the end. But this song is called Lost on You. It is about your love for someone being wasted. We're back to the sadness now. We're back to the sad songs. This one is effectively going, it was not, it's so funny the journey that we go on with these videos. I'm like, this is about hope, and this is about like hoping to get to the other side. And then the next time I come in another week and I'm like, this is about it not being worth it. But yeah, this one was about being like, well, you know what? After all that, my love was wasted on you. It was lost on you. This love was a waste on you. This is more of a resentful one. I'm not gonna lie, the resentment comes through in this song, but we still made it vibey as well. This is quite, I wish I knew music genres more, because otherwise I'd be able to be like, this is more R&B or this is more this. But this song has got a beat. It's got a goddamn beat. And I will show it to you obviously right now. So this is Lost on You. I'm sorry without an original draft, but I can at least just talk you through it. Okay? I'm sorry. This song has probably one of the weirdest vibes maybe on the album. I remember specifically hearing the intro of this for the first time after I'd given it to Tom, and I thought, oh, this is really unusual. And then it kind of grew on me after a while, because it's kind of almost offbeat, and it's kind of it's just got a really unusual sound to it, I think. And then you kind of get into it, and it's just, I find this, a lot of maybe some of what my music is quite alternative, possibly. It doesn't really have a genre that's that clear. Sometimes when the album was coming out, and I was kind of, I had a couple of interviews about it and articles, and people were like, so what's the genre of your music? And I was like, God, I have no idea. I actually have no idea what my music sound is. I know that I have elements of artists that I really like kind of Billie Eilish and Lana Del Rey, and kind of like these sad, layered, kind of choral parts to my music. But then there are some things which completely break the mold, and I feel like this did a bit of that. So it starts like this.
Bathe it in mud so that I won't see you, but shine like the sun, 'cause I need you. You never ask for help, but you know me just so well, and so I ran to you.
The beat.
I'm so bad for you, she said. I've fallen through. This isn't you, I'm just messed up in my head.
It's so funny. I don't know what genre this is. I'm sure maybe some of you can tell me actually in the comments what genre this is, because it's kind of like especially in the chorus, the beat becomes a bit more present, but I don't really know what we were making. What were me and Tom making? I wish I had him here actually. It'd be quite fun to do all of these with him, because he would be able to give you some insight from a producer perspective. But yeah, we had this kind of wine. This I guess this song is more directly aimed to singing to the person. Sometimes it's singing about something or it's singing to yourself. This is more speaking directly to them, I think, where I'm kind of like, you did this, you behaved in this way. Yeah. And then it kind of slips to speaking more about in third person, I think more in the chorus section, but yeah.
Hold up my arms so your screams don't hurt me.
Guitar.
But open my palms, cause I know you hold me.
No.
You never mean to scratch. I leave my front door on the latch, and so you ran to me, you're so bad for me, I said.
The vibes.
Wish I could see this isn't me, you're just fighting in your head. You ran to me, you're so bad for me, I said. Wish I could see this isn't me, you're just fighting in your head.
I guess I'm hearing parts of like, oh, I think it could be this, could be that, but I don't want to get it wrong. But yeah, I think, you know, I was seeing the internal struggle, and kind of going, you know, this, I wish I could see that this isn't me, it's you. It's funny because I feel like I just also recorded today the same thing of another song where I'm like, I'm trying not to take things personally all the time, and it's really hard, but that's exactly what was happening here. I'm like, you know, I think sometimes when things go wrong in relationships and friendships and whatever, it's not actually to do with anyone but one party, and to do with themselves, and then we kind of take the burden. So this was me going, I wish I could have seen that it wasn't my fault or my problem. But then still being pretty pissed and being like, it was wasted. I wasted time. Anyway. Second, third. Oh no, bridge.
To love you, the smiling or the sad.
I'll explain this in a second.
Who is supposed to hold your hand? The silent or the mad?
There was a time, I'd love to know your thoughts on this, anyone that is watching this, but there was a time where I was kind of going around in my head being like, I know we're always supposed to try and take care of ourselves and not let anyone else's pain inflict us and that type of thing. And I know that there's the emphasis on that, you know, if someone hurts you, you leave, and that type of thing. And I was going for a while, especially during this time where I wrote this album and all these songs were very sad and pained. I was thinking to myself, who is then, okay, if everyone is supposed to do that and kind of look out for number one, who is supposed to love the people that are struggling with things, or who is supposed to love the people that are a little bit broken and a little bit lost and have got stuff going on? And does that mean that they don't deserve love at all? Does that mean that they don't have partners and that type of thing? And I was just kind of really reflecting on that when I wrote this bridge. I was like, who is supposed to love you? The smiling or the sad? Who is supposed to hold your hand? The silent or the mad? I think I was just thinking, like, does it have to be one way or the other? Can it not be that people can still stick around for and still love the people that maybe have some stuff going on? Or do we always have to protect ourselves? It's, again, very, very Cancerian. I was always just trying to fix and sort it out, but, you know, and I think I learned the hard way, etc. But that's what that bridge was for. It's like, who is supposed to love the people that are, you know, that are maybe a little bit more destructive, and hurting people around them? Surely those people just don't not get loved. So that's what I was talking about there.
The muscles in my back felt like the ones that you had lacked, but you slipped off.
That's actually so sad. That's actually so sad. Why am I so sad all the time in this album? The muscles in my back felt like the ones that you had lacked, but you slipped off. I was like, you know, I'll carry you. I carry you. You haven't got those muscles. I do. I got it. Get on. But you fell off. It fell off. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. That's what I meant by that line.
You ran to me, you're so bad for me, I said.
Vibes.
Wish I could see, this isn't me, you're just fighting in your head. You ran to me, you're so bad for me, I said.
I love the mixture of beat.
Wish I could see,
Like Tom has put guitar in with like a beat and bass, which I think is just so interesting. And a piano.
our love was lost on you. Lost on you. Lost on you. Our love was lost on you. Lost on you. Lost on you. Our love was lost on you. Lost on you.
I wish I had the original because I cannot remember what I wrote originally. To be honest, it might have just been that I did the first verse and a chorus and just brought it to Tom, and I was like, this is really early stages, and he might have just gone, oh, I like this, I can run with it. And then we ended up making it into a more like vibey track. There's not too many lyrics in there. It's just verse, chorus, verse, and the rest is just kind of like fluffed out. So it might have been that there wasn't an original per se. It was just maybe something that I had on my phone, and I just came to him and I showed him, and he was like, oh. But yeah, that's Lost on You. I guess exploring the idea that, you know, maybe trying to fix everyone doesn't work, or is also just not always your responsibility. And I think that's the conclusion that I was coming to whilst I was writing this. As sad as that is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I wonder if anyone has had experience with feeling stuck, wanting to help or fix a situation that you ended up knowing that you kind of just couldn't anymore. With somebody, obviously, but yeah, I know it's more complicated than that with a lot of situations. And also people have got different tolerances for different things. People are impacted differently by different things. So it's all relative. I don't have an original for you right now. I'm so sorry. But something I did just notice whilst I was trawling through is I wrote a very little soundscape thing. You know, I told you sometimes I wouldn't even write songs. I would just write kind of just soundscapes. I have something on my old files here called Twiddle, and I distinctly remember writing Twiddle, and it was just a riff on the guitar that I really liked, and I just played it over and over again, and I added a few like vocals to it, and just kind of like was just seeing what it would sound like. It doesn't go anywhere, it has no lyrics, nothing, and I just thought it was quite sweet. Maybe just nice to put somewhere, at least on the internet. So this is not the original of Lost on You. This is called Twiddle, because it was just a guitar twiddle that I did that is sitting on my computer and no one's ever heard it. So here you go. If you would like a little bit of a soundscape and you want to listen to this, completely unrelated, this is called Twiddle, and I'll show you this now. But yes, I will see you on the next video for the very final album and the most personal song I have ever written. Every single song that I've written has been about somebody else, and this is the only song I have ever written about myself, and that's why the album is called More to This. The song is called More to This, and I will do that next video, so I'll see you on that one. Thank you for watching this series. If anyone's been watching every single one of these, I know it's extremely niche. Thank you so much. I'll go back to the gaming after this, but yeah, obviously please expect some more songs to come. I've got so many songs here. I'm literally seeing probably 10 to 15 original songs that I have never seen the light of day at all. Some of them awful, some of them quite nice. So I might try and see how I can record guitar and vocals with this microphone. It's annoying because this microphone it needs to be close up. It doesn't really work over there. So I can't just put it somewhere else near, on the desk. I might have to just twiddle with some settings, and I can just maybe do some originals that have never seen the light of day and re-record them a bit, and tweak them with a voice that is now 10 years later than the time that I wrote them. So I can show you some more of those things anyway. So thank you for watching. Here's a little twiddle, and I'll see you in the next one.